In this KnowledgeSmart support video, we will explore the various ways of inviting a user to take an assessment. First up, let's take a look at inviting a small number of users to take an assessment. Step 1 is to select the test that you want your user or users to take from your library. Each test has a small envelope icon next to the test name. Use the search functionality or grouping to easily identify the assessment that you want to work with. You can reorder the test name or the ID number by selecting the column headers. You will either find your assessment under the published content area, which is split between KnowledgeSmart tests and your published tests, or under the draft content area under draft tests. Select the envelope icon to apply that specific assessment to your invite. If you want to add an additional assessment title, click the green plus sign. Now select the second assessment title from the drop-down list. It is handy to know that the KnowledgeSmart published tests are shown first, followed by the draft tests, followed by your published tests. So let's go ahead and select our second title. Now let's add our list of invitees by typing in their email address, first name, last name, and confirming their status. After we've done that, we'll click the Add button to lock that user in. If I need to edit any information at this stage, I can use this edit icon here on the right, or if I need to remove a user for any reason, I can use this delete icon here. Next up, decide on your invite text. You have a couple of different options for customizing your invites. You can either add custom text on a per invite basis by overwriting the default text in the Your Message box each time, or alternatively you can go over to Settings and Test Invite to create your own personalized message. If you click Show Templates, you can create multiple invite templates and load the active one for this invite session. The last step is to define an expiry date. If that is applicable, just select this button here and define your expiry date by clicking the calendar icon on the right-hand side. So you've now completed the following steps. You've selected the correct test title from the library drop-down, entered all your user data, edited your invite text, and perhaps you've indicated an expiry date. The final step is then to hit the Send Invite button. This step prompts the following routines to take place in the background. It will then create your user profiles on the KnowledgeSmart system, add them to your user list. It will create a username and password for each candidate, and our system will send this out via individual test invite emails. You can view a list of sent invites, including session status, on the Invites and History page. Use the drop-down filter shown here on the top left. Now let's take a look at inviting a larger group of users to an assessment. You have the option to batch invite larger groups of users to take a test, rather than entering their users' details one at a time, as outlined previously. You can invite them all at once from the Users and User List page of your dashboard. Check the boxes next to the users that you want to apply the invite to. Next up, click the Invite Selected Users. Notice those users have been applied to your invite. It is important to remember to select the test that you want them to take from the library drop-down. Once again, just review your email subject line and invite wording, apply an expiry date, and click Send Invite to complete the process. It is worthwhile mentioning that we also have a batch upload tool if you want to quickly build a list of invitees from a spreadsheet. Hover your mouse over to the Help icon on the Invites Invite Users page and download the CSV template file from down here. This template file will guide you in terms of what format the user data needs to be in order for it to be imported into the KnowledgeSmart platform. Once your template file is ready, come to Invite Users and click Upload Users. Browse for the CSV file here and then click Upload. Once you're happy with the list of invitees, then complete the previous steps outlined. Our next support video will guide you in terms of setting up an assessment from a browser.